Welcome back, guys. We are driving to the gym once again. Today it is quite early. It's about 12:30. Middle of the day, heat of the day is setting in upon us, and I decided to take this opportunity to hit up the gym. I'm taking a little break from the patio work now. First patio got finished. I started on the second patio today. I just dug the trench for the retaining wall we're going to build there, and that was that. That was all the work that I plan on doing today. I'm pretty tired from yesterday, so I'll do a little workout. I'll recover today, and we're also getting very close, incredibly close to getting our product in. So, I mean, this is one of the last opportunities that I'll have to where there's not like a ton of work that could be done. I mean, the patio obviously could still be worked on. I should be able to get that done before the product gets here. But once that gets there, then it's it's not like a job. It's not like a 9 to 5 where you clock in and clock out. It's like I can put in as much effort as I want into getting this product out there, and the more effort I put in, the more returns there are. So it's going to be probably pretty intense. Now, what I've been doing lately, I know a couple of episodes ago I said that I was going to do a dopamine detox, and perhaps I still will, but what I've been doing kind of in place of that, we'll see, maybe I'll do the more severe dopamine detox version when the business actually launches first week. Perhaps. But what I've been doing, the past week or so and been really enjoying is I kind of extrapolated, just what I would do with coffee, which is I would try to just have coffee on weekends, and then on weekdays I wouldn't. And I've kind of extrapolated that to I will only, I still do things to enjoy myself, but I won't engage in as much hedonism during the week. I'll basically just focus on, if I'm going to, I guess with coffee, I'll have coffee on the weekends. I don't know, maybe it's just more of a mindset change. I'm trying to think of what the actual effects are. There are definite effects. Okay, I have some app timers that I have set very low during the week, so I'm really not on, social media. I have 0 minutes on YouTube, so I'm not watching any YouTube or, playing any games really on weekdays. It's just like pedal to the metal, doing what needs to be done for the most part. I will still, I watched the Fallout TV show last night, after I got back from the gym, just while I was having dinner. I don't view that as, if I were doing a true dopamine detox, I would not have, but I don't know. I feel like while I'm eating a meal, if I want to watch a show, that's fine, so be it. But for the most part, I'm trying to just make the weekends a little bit more of an enjoyable, do whatever I want kind of time, and really enjoy the weekends and get it all out of my system so that come the week I can just buckle down and I'm not distracted thinking oh, I would really enjoy to do this thing. I should take out my phone and start watching videos, and I don't want to get distracted with all that. So it's not even a question of oh, should I do that? It's just it's the week, I'm not doing that. And I think that has helped me. So I guess it is more of a mental change than, a real, it's not the rules are not necessarily set in stone. With stuff like coffee, yes. With, not that I would ever really do this anyways, but I won't have a drink unless there's a social occasion to be doing it, and ideally on the weekends. I wouldn't take an edible or anything like that unless it's a weekend. It is kind of where my head is at right now, and we'll see. We'll see. But I think that that is a good way to do it. And just because, like, if I've found that for myself, if I don't have any kind of schedule like that, then the lines can get kind of blurred between, like, what should I be doing with my time and how long should I be working versus, just joking around, like doing nothing important. I found that during the weeks, I could become easily distracted by these things if I was like, oh yeah, well, yeah, I'll just watch like 10 minutes of this YouTube video, but it turns into more. And I think that having like these kind of like hard lines of, not that it's like definitive, but having more strict rules, I think, is going to help me. And it was very enjoyable. During the weekend, I really enjoyed myself. And I think I enjoyed myself more because during the week, I was doing this rigorous stuff that wasn't as, enjoyable in the short term. In the long term, I look back on it and I'm like, okay, I'm glad I did all that stuff. And I enjoy looking back on it. But then, there is kind of a difference between short-term pleasures and long-term pleasures. I guess what I'm saying is during the week, I'm going to be focusing more on long-term pleasures, which don't necessarily feel good to do. But over the long term, I'll be glad that I did all of those things. And on the weekends, that's my time for, if I want to do something short-term that's enjoyable, that's when I'll do it. And I think that's a really good way. Obviously, like I said, there might be some call on weekdays to engage in short-term pleasures if there's a social situation that calls for it. Let me back up a little bit. Kind of in the intersection, the light just changed. And there we go. So this Thursday, there's going to be an open mic night at a stand-up comedy show, and I'll probably go with some buddies, and, they've got a 2-item minimum at this place, and so we'll usually get drinks. I mean, they have food, but it's like, they're not a restaurant. It's not great food. So we'll usually just get some drinks, and, it's fun to have some drinks and watch these stand-up comics go up and give it their best shot. So, I'll do that. It'll be a weekday, but, there's a social reason for it. And I don't know if I want to, unless I'm doing like a one-off kind of thing, like a 1-week dopamine detox, if I want to limit myself socially, with a kind of schedule like this, and hopefully this will be a schedule that I can go with for a long time. I'm thinking that it should be pretty feasible to stick with this, where I just, during the weeks, I take stuff pretty seriously and get what needs to be done, and don't engage in too many frivolous pleasures. And then during the weekends, I'm just, enjoying myself. And if there's work that needs to be done, then I do that. But if there's not work that's pressing, then I just enjoy myself and kind of reset myself and get ready for the next week. And I think that that's going to be a really enjoyable way to go about things, instead of, every day just becoming this kind of work-filled, kind of pleasurable thing. I think separating those days out a little bit more will be nice. So that's what I plan on doing, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. I think it's going to be fun. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I just parked. I'm about to go do the workout, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.